If you're tired of scooping your cat's litter box every day, I can tell you as a veterinarian and as a cat parent, for sure, you can just let the robot do the work for you. But here's the thing. Not all litter boxes are the same, and they all have their good and bad things and things to consider. For example, if it has a weight scale or if it has connection to apps so you can monitor things, also the space inside the litter box and the self-cleaning options that it has. So today I'm comparing 4 of the most hype brands of robot litter boxes in the market, like Casa, Little Robot by Whisker, or PetSnowy, or ScoopFree by PetSafe. We'll talk about the fancy options, the budget-friendly options, and about those that claim to do absolutely everything for you and solve your entire life. The good thing is that I've done the research and I've heard multiple owners talking about these different brands, and I know for sure what's been working and what is just a overpriced piece of plastic. Because every cat deserves clean paws and every cat owner deserves a life without having to scoop your little box every single day. I'm Dr. Gabby, and this is Inner Vet, where we talk everything about pet health and veterinary advice. So don't forget to like this video or subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Let's get into it. When I adopted Bonnie, I needed some help, definitely trying to choose which litter box to go to. But a YouTube video actually helped me with the differences between traditional litter boxes and robot litter boxes and all of that. So I want to make this video for those pet owners as well. So yes, in the litter box world, you can basically get a traditional litter box that it's just a box with litter inside. It depends on the type of litter that you're gonna use, but basically you do have to scoop the litter box every day to clean it, because otherwise your cat is not gonna pee or poop in there because they hate when something's dirty. So with those traditional litter boxes, the downfall is that you have to do it every day. There's no option. But the good thing is also that you don't have like high technology stuff and confusing stuff. So I guess it's a good option for someone that's willing to do that every day, like scooping the litter box every day, but they don't want like the complicated part of the robot litter boxes. So it just depends on what you want as a pet owner. Now, on the other hand, traditional litter boxes for multi-cat households might be a little bit tricky and also time consuming, because you do have to have a litter box per cat. So if you have 3 cats, it's 3 litter boxes that you have to scoop out every single day. So it can be a little bit tiring versus the automatic robot litter boxes that you don't have to scoop every day, and it's just cleaning the box once a month and changing the litter once a month as well. The thing with that once a month cleaning thing is that it's much harder or tedious, I guess, to clean a robot litter box because it's much bigger and it has these grooves and things that you have to really get into and remove all the dry litter from there, versus just a traditional single box that you just wipe down with a paper towel and some soap and that's it. But as you can see, they both have their pros and cons, because one, you have to scoop it out every single day, the other one you clean it once a month, but it's a little bit more tedious. Now, if you are thinking about getting a robot litter box, we do have a bunch of options in the market, and it's kind of hard to tell like which one to pick, and that's where these type of videos really helped me when it was time to choose my litter box for my cat. So we're gonna talk about 3 of the most popular brands in the market, which is Robot Litter Box by Whisker, Casa, and also PetSnowy. There's other options as well, like ScoopFree by PetSafe, but those are usually like semi-automated litter boxes, because even though when your cat goes to the litter box, it kind of like scoops everything out to a deposit, but that deposit you do have to empty it every day. So it's kind of like you don't have to scoop it out, but at the same time you do have to empty it. So yeah. So here's what we're looking for. Odor control, is it actually able to keep the smell inside the litter box and your house all fresh and clean? Do I still have to pick up some poop, or is it just self-cleaning completely, or just witchcraft? The noise. This is very important because if you have cats that get easily scared, they're not going to use that litter box because it's going to be making weird sounds when they go potty, so they won't like it. The size and design. If you have multiple cats, this is important because most of the cats don't like sharing litter boxes, so you need to make sure it's big enough to carry 2 of your cats and that they don't feel trapped in there. Litter special needs. Can you actually use any litter, or you have to buy an overpriced special stuff litter for that specific litter box? Maintenance cost. Are you having to pay a $100 subscription fee for some reason? That's also important. And if it's easy to use. Some litter boxes have some weird coding that you have to press like 2 times the same button to do certain things, so it can be a little bit confusing. We're going to talk about that as well. But here's the problem that no one actually talks about. The litter box is not gonna be good if your cat simply hates it and don't use it at all. I've seen a lot of pet parents just buying overpriced litter boxes and their cats are just like, no, I prefer my old box. So how can you actually pick the right one if they're all very similar? Here's what I would do based on my veterinarian experience and what I've heard multiple owners talk about. So in one side we have the robot litter box by Whisker, and this is one of the most popular brands in the market. I feel like everyone gets this one, and I'm pretty sure it's also because they do have the trust in this known brand and they know it's gonna be good. This one is actually the litter box I have for my cats, and appearance wise it does look like this huge spaceship in the middle of your living room if you have it in there, but I guess that's also good because it's pretty big and it's perfect for those household that has maybe 2 cats. If you have more than 2 cats, then definitely you need another litter box. 1, it's not enough for 3. And then talking about some of the things they offer, they do have a 90-day trial where you can try the litter box and see if it suits your household and if you like it or not, if your cats like it, which is very important. And they also have a year warranty in case it goes bad all of a sudden. You can switch it for a new one. And plus, they offer a free shipping as well. The robot litter box by Whisker also has an app that you can track your cat's health and how many times they go to the litter box, and maybe if they're spending more time in there than usual, your app is going to let you know. And then it also takes their weight, so you're going to have an up-to-date weight all the time, which I think it's pretty amazing. Now the price for this robot litter box is around $6.99, but at the same time is one of the most popular in the market. I'm going to leave the link down below as well so you can look it up online and see if maybe they have another promotion or something where you can get some discounts. Now, the second litter box that we're going to discuss is the Casa, and the good thing about this one is that it has color options, which I love. But the negative thing is that it's much smaller than the robot litter box by Whisker. But yeah, if you look at the colors, it's like, I would definitely choose the pink. It's beautiful. But the same as the previous one, it does have a 90-day trial and a year warranty as well. And they also offer free shipping. So these offerings that they have in the website are pretty standard, I guess. But this one also has connection to an app. You can also track the cat's health and their weight. So I guess the main difference between those two are the color options and the size. In my experience, I've had more positive reviews and more positive experiences with the robot litter box by Whisker, especially because this is the one I use, but I usually tend to hear more about the robot litter box by Whisker. Now, the last litter box that we're gonna discuss is the PetSnowy. And this one, I feel like it's more like aesthetic for people that care about those things. But yeah, I feel like the design is like much prettier, and if you put it in the middle of your living room, it's pretty much another furniture and it blends in really good. It's not like a huge spaceship in your living room. But one of the cons that it has is that it's much smaller than the other two. So I would say this is pretty much for a one cat household. And it has like this cute curtain that gives the cat like some privacy. So I like that detail actually. The same as the other ones, this one also has a trial period, but it's only 30 days instead of 90 days. And it offers free shipping and the 1 year warranty. So it's pretty much the same. And then you can also track your cat's health and weight with the app. And one of the things I don't like is that I'm pretty sure you have to use their bags for the waste bin for the litter box, which I understand, but with the other litter boxes, you can just use any bag, so you don't have to like keep buying some subscription for bags every month, a specific size or something. And what I do like is that they also have pretty cool products like a dryer for your pet and a water fountain and an air purifier. So I feel like the options of products that they have are, one, very pretty, and two, very cool and useful. And the best part about this litter box is the price, because it's much cheaper than the other two. And the best thing, if you go down to the description of this video, you might find some links that might have a discount for you. So if you would like to support this channel and this video, you can always click in those links. And if you end up deciding which litter box you want, just click on the link, get it online, and I'm gonna get a commission for it. And that helps my channel very, very much. So I appreciate if you take the time to do that. So finally, what's the best litter box according to my opinion? If I would have to rank them, I would say number one, it's definitely the litter robot by Whisker, especially if you have multiple cats, because the automation works very, very well and the space is wide as well. In second place, I would put Casa, and this is better for health tracking and owners that like a more like simple design in their houses. So if you don't have a big house and a lot of space and you want your litter box to look normal and not just like a weird spaceship, this is an option for you. In number three, I would put PetSnowy, just because it has different affordable options and you can upgrade depending on what you need. And then number four, I would say, is the ScoopFree, because it can resemble a little bit more to a regular litter box, but it still has some automations. And the most positive thing about this one is the smell control. But remember, the best litter box is the one that your cat is gonna actually use, and not just a $600 sculpture in your living room. I know this is not the very nice part about cat parenting. I guess dogs is a little bit easier because you take them out for a walk, you don't have to do anything with their pee, and you just pick up the poop with a baggie. But trust me, these robot options are definitely game changers, and I don't regret for sure getting a robot litter box for my cats. The next video is going to be about what litter is best to use for your robot litter box. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel or like this video, and that way my videos can be in your home feed, and that way you don't miss any of my veterinary advices or pet health content.